Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's market commentary. I'm just going to close out of a trade that I'm in on the euro dollar at the moment, or I'm going to close half of it. So I'll explain why in a second. Literally, I've just all switched on. So just closing out half of this short that I'm on the euro dollar. So let's make this account a bit smaller so we can see it all. So let's see if I can shrink this page a bit. Oh no, it's not going to. So I'm just trying to shrink the page off screen a little bit, and let's see if we can bring it over so you can see a bit more. There we go. So I'm in a couple of trades here, dollar yen, as you can see, and the euro dollar. So I've just taken half off this. I actually shorted it yesterday, so I'd already taken some profits off of yesterday as well. But we've come into the hourly 50, which is still facing up on that chart. So for that reason, we're just congesting around there at the moment. So it's a good logical place to take some profit. As you can see, I shorted it at 83.8, so call it 84. And also in a long. So let's have a look at that. I'm on a long on the dollar yen at the moment as well. So when did I get long on that? Was it yesterday? Yesterday or the day before, actually. So only small positions there, but you know they add up in the end, don't they? So let's just get that sorted out off screen. So yes, so the euro dollar. Obviously, we've got a lot of news out today. We're obviously non-farm payrolls, but that's a long way off yet. Let's have a quick look at the dollar yen because that one's on the move a bit more. It's had a nice run overnight, so it's favouring me there. In fact, I think that there's the possibility of a trade on it this morning, another trade, if I get the chance to. It's just consolidated at the moment in a very tight range of just a couple of pips, as you can see. So it looks like it did. Where did it do its damage? Well, yeah, through this period here. So in the earlier, a couple of hours ago, it had a 20 pip run, not even that, 15 pip run. So where am I actually going to be able to get in? I'm just looking off screen at my other charts. Well, I'll have to wait, maybe get a band play on another chart. Maybe not. All by looks of things, no, it doesn't look like I'm going to. The hourly charts are messed up at the moment because this isn't actually correct. The moving averages aren't correct because it looks like Tilly charts data has been incorrect overnight. So the hourly charts aren't actually correct. So I'll keep on looking here this morning and see if we can find anything, and if not, then we'll see how we go into non-farm payrolls, and I'll just trade then. So I'll press pause for now. Okay, I've just spotted an opportunity on the pound here, so I'm just going to bring up the deal ticket, see if I can get it over quick enough. And there's news out on the pound this morning, so I'm going to be looking to go in obviously ahead of that news. It's only 8:30 at the moment, so we've got news out in an hour, and so I'm just going to put a short in, actually just put a couple of units in if I can get them in. Just missed out a little bit there, so let's come back down to see if I can get a slightly better price. So I've put one unit in. What did I get filled out there? 89.8 I got filled out. So see if I can get another unit in. I was just looking at the pound there. It's done a flush move. It's got negative momentum on the hourly charts. I know you don't necessarily know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about flush moves and stuff, but that's what it's done anyway. And so here we go. Let's see if we can. There we go. So I'll get a second unit in there. So if I can get 3 units in, great. And I'm just going to put my stop at the top. So it's only a few pips. So it's very tight, and I'll see if I can get away with that, and just leave it into the news, because basically what's happened is the pound. I'm looking at the charts off screen. It's come up to its daily pivot. It's done a flush move as well. It's still got negative momentum on the hourly charts, so I think there's potential. Let's get that third one in, right? Okay, so I think there's potential for a rundown. It's just a case of me having the tight stops, and sometimes you put a tight stop in and you can still get nicked out. So I'll just bring this up again so you can see all the trades. There we go. We can see everything today. And so I'll just put those stops in place. Actually, I need to see the charts so I can see where we've got to put them in at. About 95. So we're in at sort of roughly 90, 91, 90-ish, yeah, 91. And a stop. So it's a 5 pip stop. So nice and easy this morning. So get those in. 168.95. 68.95. So nice and easy as far as stops are concerned. So it's a very low risk. 68.95. If I get nicked, I'll get nicked, but it won't cost a lot. We'll just see what happens with that one. So there's the stops in place. It could be over very quickly. You never know when you have stops in place very tight like that. But we'll see. See if that's going to be the high. We've come back into the bands basically, and that's why I've shorted it with the negative momentum in the background, and just see if that's going to hold. So I'll leave it at that for now. I'll press pause. Okay, so cable's come down. It's hit that hourly 50, so I better take some profit off. It's just been doing that done that very quickly off screen. So let's see if we can get some profit in the bag here. So be quick, Mr. Burton, and we'll get something banked. So I've just taken a third off of that trade. So I was looking for that hourly 50, and obviously it's bouncing now. And so it's just a case of saying, okay, well, what do I want to do with it? So I better move my stop by looks of things. My stop was actually so tight anyway, I don't need to worry too much, but I might as well move it down a little bit. What was my entry at 90? So I might as well move my stop down a bit and just see what's going to happen on the back of it. So at least we've banked £40. I wasn't quick enough to get 2/3 off down here. If it comes back down again, then I'll get the second third off. So, but whatever happens, I'll move my stop down to 92, so that I can't lose on the trade now. And just see, because it's against that hourly 50, it's always possible that this could have a bounce all the way back up. So at least we've moved that down, and we'll just see what happens. The other positions are just doing what they're doing, not really doing too much. Most of the markets are just sort of sitting there today ahead of the non-farm payrolls. So we shall keep monitoring, and I'm going to head off down the gym. Right, so I see I've just got in from the gym. I see that it has come back down. I've just literally walked in, so I'll take that other one off. So let's take the second unit off here. I'll have to do. But I'll leave the remainder and just see what happens today. So I'll leave the remainder, so I can't lose on that. Can't lose on. It just comes down to, I took that one off as well. I'll be leaving the yen, and I'll probably be leaving the euro as well. So we'll see what happens with those as we go through the day. So so far not too bad, and we'll see what happens as we go through the day. Typical, isn't it? I've walked in, thought it's bouncing. Oh, okay, we'll take that. It's come down into this zone. This is the whole spike zone. So sometimes price comes down into the spike zone, and then that it will stop there. So, but anyway, we'll see what happens with this pound as we go through the day. I'll probably come back at non-farm payrolls. Actually, no. We're 7 minutes into this. I'm not going to make this a super long one today. I can focus on my own trading into non-farm payrolls today with the guys in the room if I get this recording finished. So let's call it a wrap. Obviously, we've got open positions, but so far up. What's that? Best part 300, 400, 500. Call it £550 so far today. So, and we'll see what happens as we go through. But certainly can't lose at this stage. Right, I'll leave that with you. Have a great long weekend for you guys in the UK. Enjoy the bank holidays, and be back in touch next week with a video update.